you've got the Brooklyn Nets and the Orlando Magic. Tip-off goes to Orlando.
Okay.
Hardaway with it. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. Irving is out there with Mills, and it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. Now Warren, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Ball's knocked loose. Shoots from 14, and the shot is long. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Durant with it. Now McGrady defending. And the foul called on Rashard Lewis. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And the Nets with possession here. Over in the corner, Warren. Lewis against Durant. Here's Claxton. And the layup's good off the glass. Claxton's got the first points up on the board here for the Nets.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Whether making plays for himself or his teammates as he did there, Kyrie Irving, a dynamic playmaker.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Hardaway
gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Claxton. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Claxton's got 6 points.
We can get lost in the impact Kevin Durant makes as a scorer, but this guy is so willing to share the basketball.
Tracy
McGrady.
McGrady. Okay.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. Said priority #1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. So it's Orlando now, following the bucket by the Nets. Lobbed up there for Howard.
Ooh, Howard.
And Mills with a clear path to the hoop. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Well, the veteran Patty Mills, understanding how to draw contact, will get an opportunity at the foul line.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
One of the best parts about Patty Mills is his adaptability to the club's needs. You need him to come off the bench and be that leader on the second team, he can do that. You need him to be a spot starter, he can do that as well. He is about team first.
And both free throws good for Mills.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Edmund Sumner's checked in for Brooklyn. Outside Butler. Now McGrady. A steal. Here's Sumner. Trying to find Irving. He's got it now. That's it. And he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Nets?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Howard. Shaq comes in for Rashard Lewis. Gordon's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's John Morant in for Hardaway. Then for the Nets, Watanabe's checked in for Durant. Thomas comes in for T.J. Warren. And it's Seth Curry in for Irving. Here's Sumner. And a missed layup. The Magic trail by 5. To the paint. It's intercepted. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Shot from 12. Rebound by the Magic.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
McGrady passes to O'Neal.
O'Neal.
This is why Shaq's teammates lob it up. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
Nets leading by 3. Curry kicks to Thomas. Passes it to Curry. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic.
No way.
And so Orlando again turning it over.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Sumner. Guarded by Morant. Sumner's shot is off. The Magic trail by 3. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Wow.
26 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Thomas. And he lays it straight in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Gordon goes in. Nice move. And it's blocked. And Vucevic kicks to Gordon.
McGrady.
And they get it back. Here's O'Neal. McGrady outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we reach the end of the first quarter.
Ah, les gars, Brooklyn est en feu. Brooklyn
Up
est
by
en feu.
5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Tracy McGrady.
Your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And Brooklyn, look at who they've got. Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. Mills out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Warren in at the small 4.
But you can't allow T.J. Warren to get this close to the cup. Once you do, you have to foul him.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
It seems to me, guys, that T.J. Warren every year adds one more dimension to his game. We know this. This guy can play on the offensive end.
And it's sent back by Howard. Bobbed up there for Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Teammates Dwight Howard high flying as ever.
Nets leading by 5. Outside, KD. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Orlando shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. He hits both from the stripe. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Lewis against KD. Over Howard. No good from Durant.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of it.
Butler kicks to Morant. Bobbed up there for Howard. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just the timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Here is Durant. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebounding, or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
You know, if you're going to create more points, you need to create extra possessions. And getting wiped out on the boards kept that from happening.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Warren with the ball. Butler covering. Warren, good. Warren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you like the effort of T.J. Warren, capitalizing when he's shooting in the painted area.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Morant. Howard trying to free himself. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Morant.
Super les drive.
Now here's Mills. Pass to Claxton. Over Howard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Nets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
He's off on the second.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Count that one.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Outside Irving. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Magic trail by 4. And here is Hardaway. Moves back up. And he lays it up and in. Hardaway's got 6.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Now here's Irving. Tipped away.
Non, mais c'est pas possible, une seule personne.
Orlando grabs the miss. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Butler. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Morant. And a new group in for the Nets. Watanabe's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Thomas comes in for Warren. Curry's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Patty Mills.
Well, Seth Curry has never been one who's afraid of contact. Does such an exceptional job drawing the defender into his trap.
Shaq is checked in for Orlando. And he sinks the second.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Seth Curry has found his footing in this league. He gains more and more confidence every year.
Now here is Hardaway. He's got 6. Magic moving the ball around. Howard, the pass to Hardaway. That's
Hardaway,
good.
bro.
And so Howard with the assist. Hardaway's got the lead up to 1 now for the Magic. It's Thomas on the wing. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Super la défense. Dwight Howard.
.106 left to play here in the half.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll
Parce qu'on
have
fait
to
une
be
bonne action,
careful
tu
not
fais
to
une mauvaise
pick up
action.
another one.
The Nets have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. Free throw drops for KD.
Kevin Durant will go down as one of the most skilled shooters in the history of the game. This guy is a walking bucket, and he continues to terrorize defenses. Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Gordon kicks to Hardaway. Shaq passes to Hardaway.
No way.
Up again, and
Super le
Howard
coup de
with the
bain.
second chance
Howard.
point.
Yeah.
And the Magic lead by 1.
If you had a question as
Super
to
le
how
coup de bain,
Dwight
yeah.
Howard is up there amongst the all-time leaders in offensive rebounds, that's an example why.
Now here's Durant. And then Durant with the dunk. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Inside Hardaway. And it's Gordon missing. Here's Sumner. Guarded by Hardaway. Sumner kicks to Durant. And there's the call on Howard. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And Orlando making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Here's Hardaway. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunities. Get to the line.
And the first one drops.
Super penalty.
Hardaway hits them both. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. KD against Howard. Durant. That one wide left. Here's McGrady and the powerful one-handed slam.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Orlando making a change here.
C'est pas vrai. Mais c'est quoi demander de leur donner des lancers francs gratuits comme ça?
And KD drops them both. Thomas with the steal. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Ok, Magic, let's go. On y va, Magic. On ne perd jamais en Bresson, donc on se concentre. Magic,
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What a game we're seeing from Penny Hardaway.
Okay,
no problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Hardaway is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Howard. And it's Lewis in at the power forward. This is out there for Orlando.
Well, smart play by Kyrie Irving. Just gets on the board in the mid-range.
Here's Hardaway. A shot off that time. Nice D from
C'est pas vrai, il veut pas
Durant.
tiquer. Ok, les gars, c'est concentre.
And it's Warren with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a three-point game. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Howard. Mills, that's a two-pointer. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
You have to do the scouting report on Patty Mills. He is ready to fire as soon as he touches it.
Lewis kicks to Butler. And the officials have called the illegal shot right
You don't see those over-and-back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
Right, it doesn't happen often. It's kind of a silly mistake. We'll see if they can make up for it on the defensive end.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Here's Durant. And again, it's Brooklyn
Non, mais c'est
converting.
quelle zone
Wow, what a
est
start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Trying to get open is Lewis. No contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
For Orlando, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And McGrady drops them both.
One of the most ferocious scorers in the game. McGrady's length and athleticism is so difficult to contain.
Mills looking it over. Pass to Durant from deep.
Super, les gars.
Rebounded by Hardaway.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Lewis with it. Now defended by Warren. And the call.
Ils ont une défense d'enfer, les gars. Ils ont une défense d'enfer, les gars.
And this is the type of pressure Lewis puts on defenses. Skilled at drawing contact on the shot.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Ils ont une défense
The
d'enfer.
first one falls.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Hardaway. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Curry's checked in, so he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And Lewis, one of those guys that can fit into a lot of different roles. Depending on what his team needs, he's got a diverse skill set. He's got size, and this guy loves.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
And it's Morant missing.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And while we've got him on, we send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad hooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Outside Warren. Back to Mills. 5 to shoot. Puts one up from 19. Offensive rebound, Nets.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Here's Curry.
Super.
And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
Butler, it's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. The man will retain possession.
Wow, les gars.
Jack is checked in for Richard Lewis. Then for the Nets, Watanabe's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Thomas comes in for Irving. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Patty Mills.
Tracy.
Brooklyn on defense.
Pile back, les gars. Le putback. La punition. La punition, les gars. Le putback.
Just under 3.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. And the pass to Sumner. Down it goes, jamming that one home. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Curry brings the double. Here's
Il a jamais ce
McGrady.
mec.
Cranes the
C'est bon.
three-pointer. McGrady's got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
Here's Thomas. No good off the front iron. And Orlando has possession. Well, they're passing to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
C'est pas beau ça, les
Well,
gars.
this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much
Si nous sommes
better.
en haut, c'est vrai.
Curry against McGrady. Curry passes to Watanabe. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
Ok, c'est bon, les gars.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the
Qu'est-ce que t'as
backcourt.
fait, toi?
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And it's Warren with the jam.
Well, T.J. Warren
Les
finishes
gars, les
with
gars.
authority. We'll give you a salute, sir.
McGrady dishes to O'Neal. Morant outside. From outside, off from Morant.
Morant n'est pas trop bon en 3 points. Non.
It's still close. Both teams.
C'est chaud, les gars. C'est chaud, les gars. C'est chaud, les gars.
Orlando out in front. They finish off the third quarter on a 14-5 run. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So for Brooklyn, Durant is the 4 with Claxton playing the 5. And it's Kyrie Irving, then it's Curry, and it's Sumner in at the point. And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
Sumner hands the ball out of bounds. Howard touching that.
The punishment.
Mills is checked in for Edmund Sumner.
Patrick Mills.
Let's go Magic. Let's go Magic. On y va, les gars. This is the center. And we never lose.
Durant inside. Lewis covering. Magic leading by 4. Passes it to Howard.
Merci.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Misses the 3.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows.
I love the aggressiveness of Seth Curry right there. Despite that frame, guys, he is not afraid of getting fouled.
And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Magic.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for Orlando. Right side Hardaway. He feeds it to Lewis. 3-pointer, Butler. And they recover it. Here's Hardaway, and that one clearly a foul. Gets
Les gars, ils ont une défense d'enfer.
Je
jure, les gars.
Wow.
Non, Burkina Faso a une défense. Wow.
At the line for Orlando,
Défensif, les gars.
Penny Hardaway. 2 shots.
Ils ont une défense.
That free
Oh
throw,
non,
no
d'en
good.
faire. Ok les gars, c'est parti.
Good on the second free throw. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Timeout called, the Nets.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket
Brooklyn
is
Nets
looking
a une
awfully
défense
small
faite.
to them
Ils
right
sont
now. They're
défensifs.
having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Dance team.
So for the Magic, Shaq comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Aaron Gordon in for Rashard Lewis. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint
Super la
points.
défense les gars.
He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Irving. Finished off the break. And it's 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
But what a wizard Kyrie is in the open floor. Utilizes his speed to help create open shots in transition. That's beautiful.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T
Non,
5G
mais
Slam
non, mais
game.
non.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Ça fait match nul les gars.
Middle. At the line for two.
And that drops, so they now lead by one.
Simulé d'un point.
So it's Orlando now. Here's McGrady, the feed to Gordon. The kick outside to Butler. Pulls it up. A fresh 14 for Orlando. Here's Gordon. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Butler. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Oh boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Warren's checked in. Gordon against KD. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Irving. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here are the Magic now. They trail by one. And slam dunk by
Super
Butler.
Jimmy Butler, the guy who has no fear. He delivers when his team needs it.
And it's Mills with the ball for the Nets. Pass to Claxton. Back to Mills. Drops in the layup for two. And the Nets lead by one.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work.
Nah,
Boy has
je
the
te jure
big
que moi je
fella
fais la balle
deliver. He has
facilement.
just killed them down low.
And the shot by Warren, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Super.
With the time and bucket, go ahead.
The punishment. D. Howard.
1:46 left to play here in the fourth. It's stolen by McGrady. And now Orlando on the break. And Howard with the stop.
So la prestation.
Those points are going to be
Super les gars.
swing like that to decide the outcome.
I'm descending.
Nets trail by 3. Irving surveying the floor. And foul. The
Je veux pas.
challenge
Je conteste.
has been issued.
Je veux
Game
pas,
like
je
this
conteste.
on the wire. this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constitutes the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
That brings them within 2 here.